Welcome back to my channel, everybody. My name is Dr. SOMI. You can call me Dr. SOMI, and I am bringing to you today a slight tutorial on how I achieved my do-it-yourself Loc Petals. But before I get into that, if you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I would love if you would like my videos, subscribe, and leave me a comment saying whatever you want to say, really. And I'll appreciate that. So I did start off with freshly washed hair. I applied the Made by SOMI Refresh Treatment Spray and the Herbal Gold hair oil all over my scalp and all over my locks. It is not pictured, but I did use the orange Shine and Jam hair gel. I like that gel. I don't normally use it. It was a free gift from the beauty supply store. It has a really nice sheen. It does not flake, and it also is really light to apply. So I did use that. So what you're seeing is just me retwisting my hair all the way back into a ponytail, which is a part of the no clip retwist method that I use, and I will link one of my older videos showing how I did that. And as you can see, I did decide to add the 2 lock knot twists on the sides of my head. I don't know why locked girlies like to do that, but we always do that for every style, pretty much. So this is the end, my very last retwist, and after this begins the styling. This was my very first time trying this style on myself. I did have this style once before, a couple of years ago. No, last year. Yeah, last year. Shout out to Vivian, who now moved and left me stranded, but that's another story. So it was my first time doing this style. I did watch a couple of YouTube videos to see like how to form the loops, and that was pretty much it. And I decided to give it a go. As you can see right here, I have all my hair retwisted into a ponytail. Now it is still a bit damp at this point, but by the time I'm done with the style, it does dry a bit. I did not blow dry it afterwards, and I think it just air dried over the course of the day into the night. Right now, I'm doing my favorite part, my baby hairs. That's just like I don't miss with the baby hairs. I don't miss with it at all. Never miss. They be swimming. I'm sorry, I really love my baby hairs. But besides that, so it's my first time doing this style. I will have a couple of clips like showing you guys how I did the method of them, right? And I really won't say much because it's kind of self-explanatory once you start seeing the videos. But what I did do is I made sure that my hair was in a really tight ponytail, and that, well, not that tight, but that it was in a really slick ponytail, and that it was really secure. So I used a scrunchie. I didn't use any rubber bands. I used a scrunchie and put it in the ponytail, and I started from there. I'll let you watch the rest of the video, and towards the end I'll come back and kind of like give my first impressions on like how I think I did, and also some things I learned along the way as I was doing the style. But aside from that, it was really fun to try. It did take me a very long time. Like it took me like almost 3 hours because I had to include the retwist and then the do-it-myself Loc Petals. And I'm very pleased with the way it came out though. So I'll let you watch from here on out, and I'll come back and check in with you guys in a couple of minutes. All right? still there, thank you for still making it to this point in the video. If you're still here, drop a flower in the description. It could be any flower, a rose or a tulip or whatever flower you choose. Drop a flower for Loc Petals. So as you can see right here, I'm basically showing you exactly what I did. Now I did this, I had to trust the process because I wasn't sure it was going to come out right, but I just kept doing it over and over again, hoping that at the very end it will all come together, and it did. So I was very happy about that. I just kept grabbing 2 or 3 locks, looping it into a loop, putting a rubber band around it, then looping the rest of the lock into a loop until there's no more lock remaining. And I did that over and over again. And, it wasn't perfect, but as I formed it like all around, it kind of came together. And so that's all that matters, to me at least. So this is me, like I had a little tiny bit left in the ponytail. And I was just doing what I could do. I just kept going, and it turned out very, very well. So this style, I'm a little bit concerned about what I'll need to do to remove it because, honey, I use so many rubber bands and they're just everywhere. I'm just like, man, I might need help because it's just too much. What I did not show, which I wish I did show, was the part where towards the end I had about 5 locks left, and I just did not have any space to loop anymore. Like my neck was, as you can see, there's already like so much, there's so many Loc Petals everywhere that I didn't have enough space to do the last few Loc Petals or the last few locks. So I took it and I wrapped it around like a scrunchie around the base of the actual ponytail, and that secured it underneath the scrunchie. I know that was very confusing, but I mean, that's all I could say. I just took the last 5 locks, wrapped it around, and secured it, and there we have it. And it turned out pretty cute. It's almost like when you do like a ponytail, like a braided ponytail, and you take like a couple of braids and wrap it around that ponytail so you don't see like the scrunchie or like whatever at the base. That's what I did. And this is the reveal. She's so cute, girl. She's so cute, so pretty. But that is what I came up with. And everyone has been complimenting me on this style for a whole week. Like, people really love it. And I'm like, if only you knew it was trial and error. But no error. It was all trial. That is how the back looks like. And, it's not that bad. It's kind of cute. I like it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank you all for being here. And I really hope you stick around for my next one. Bye.